So I'm going to talk first about the economic indicators.
Okay.
And if most of you know, but I'm going to go over this anyway for those that are new to this, we use City National Rockdale's economic and financial indicators to really get an understanding of where the markets and the economy is going. And the economic indicators are really forward-looking 6 to 9 months. And the way these dials work is you've got yellow, which is neutral, you got red, which is bad, and then you got green, which is good. So when you're looking at these dials here, each dial has 1 or 2 dial hands on it. The gray dial basically says, where was it last month? And the black dial is, where is it today? So if you see both a gray and a black, you know that there's been movement in that specific area. We're looking at October right now because we'd like to look to see what was going on in October and then see where we are today. So October, we ultimately had really 6 different indicators that went even further negative. 2 of them actually went into the red. So it was showing that the market is still in a correction, the market and the overall economy. Now let's fast forward to November. Well, in November you can see that none of the dials have changed. So there is a little bit of a standstill, which is potentially a good thing. Now it's only 1 month, so we really do have to take a look at what happens in the upcoming months to determine, is this a true lull? Did we hit the bottom? Are we just at a point where we're about to turn around in the economy? We'll have to wait on this, Rocky, and see where we go from there.
Yeah, it is interesting. We are seeing a little bit of maybe a slowdown,
Yeah.
in the wrong direction. Everything was moving negative, and that is slowed down a little bit in November. That could be a good sign long term. Again, we want to see this for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
That it's not everything moving to the red, that we actually are starting to see some economic light at the end of the tunnel for the middle to end of next year. And I think we're kind of starting to see that.
Well, I hope so. The only thing that's kind of worrisome right now is you have companies like Microsoft, or not Microsoft, it's Facebook and Amazon, both of them really laying off or projected to lay off double-digit.
Yeah, there's some pretty big layoffs coming in the tech companies.
Yeah, there are. I mean, 11, 13,000, that's not small numbers, and that's just 2 companies. So
Right.
it's likely that the labor part's not going to look as good next month. And that's a big driver because that deals with consumer sentiment and the spending.
Yep.
So